I'm going to search you for weapons.
What's your name and badge number?
That doesn't mean it, sir.
It's your policy to give me your name and badge number.
Okay, my name is Deputy Crouch. Badge number is 127. Let me search.
No, you're not searching me. If you search me, you're going to be in some. You're going to get some big legal trouble if you search me. For what reason do you have to search me?
I told you, for weapons.
I have no gun. I have no weapons on me. Not even a knife.
How do I know that?
Well, you don't know that.
Exactly. If I want to
You're not searching me. You're not searching me. You better get a supervisor out here right now. You're not searching me.
There is one on the way.
What would you search me for? What have I done wrong? What crime do you suspect me of committing? You can go kick rocks.
No, I don't kick rocks.
Yeah, you can go kick rocks.
What are you doing out here?
I'm out here on a public roadway filming First Amendment protected activity. Did you swear an oath to the Constitution? Because I'm going to put you in your place right now.
Listen, sir. First of all, you're way up here. You calm down.
Well, you shouldn't even approach me.
I have, sir, you are standing on the roadway.
What about it? I'm in public.
The encounter begins with a tense standoff between the officer and the civilian, who immediately asserts his rights against an unlawful search. The officer's demand to search for weapons without reasonable suspicion exposes a fundamental misunderstanding of constitutional law. The man, clearly aware of his rights, refuses consent and repeatedly asks for the officer's name and badge number, something the officer struggles to provide. This early exchange sets the tone, a citizen calmly but firmly standing up to overreach. The officer's insistence on searching without cause demonstrates poor training and disregard for policy, while the citizen's composure and legal knowledge reveal the growing awareness of rights among the public. It's an early test of authority, and the officer is already losing control.
Do you go up to random people and say, what are you doing? You go up to a random man and say, what are you doing right now?
If they're standing in the road?
First of all, you have no idea who I am. You have no idea who I am. Exactly. No, you're not IDing me. ID me for what? I'll sue that department up one way and down the other. You try to ID me or search me. I'm telling you right now, I know the law. I got a lawyer.
So what is your name?
What is my name?
Yes. Who are you? When a law enforcement officer asks you for an ID...
No, we don't. Not unless I've committed a crime or you suspect me of committing a crime. No.
Anytime.
I know how this works, buddy. Youngster, I know how this works.
Okay, do you have an Ohio ID?
I'm not telling you anything.
Okay, well, when you get a state ID, when you sign, you're signing that right over to the law enforcement agency.
When your supervisor gets here, he's going to teach you something, young man.
My supervisor's going to tell you the same thing I'm telling you.
No, he's not.
He's going to tell you the same thing I'm telling you.
No, he's not. I'm not IDing. Why would I ID when I have done no crime? You don't suspect me of a crime. In fact, I'll step back here.
But I asked you for an ID.
But why? For what, though? This isn't Germany. Is this Nazi Germany? Where's your papers?
Did I ask you that?
You didn't even want to give me yours.
As the officer continues to pressure the man for identification, the tension grows. The civilian refuses to provide ID, correctly citing that he is not obligated unless suspected of a crime. His responses are sharp, informed, and consistent with legal precedent. The officer, clearly unprepared for someone who knows the law, falls back on intimidation tactics and vague claims about suspicious behavior. This is where many officers fail the assumption that compliance equals legality. The man's refusal isn't arrogance. It's constitutional awareness. This part highlights the gap between law enforcement training and citizens' understanding of their civil rights, showing how easily routine stops can escalate due to ignorance.
You didn't even want to give me what your policy says, your name and badge number.
You came at me super aggressively.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
I was just trying to figure out who you were, what's going on.
Well,
I don't know what's going on.
you came up to me to search me.
Stand in the middle of the road.
Are you kidding me? You're going to search me for what?
For weapons, I already told you that.
But why, though? You just go down to Raft Road and see a guy walking and say, I'm going to get out and search you? Because that's what you're doing here.
That bulging out of your pants that I want to search you for weapons.
Not happening.
Why?
Why? Because what reasonable suspicion, articulable suspicion that I'm committing a crime do you have right now? Tell me that.
I do have the right.
No, you don't. I'm telling you right now, I got a lawyer, and if you try to Terry stop me right now, you're going to be in hot water, buddy. So if you value your job, get somebody out here with stripes on that sleeve.
I'm out here now, so you're going to talk to me.
No, get your supervisor here.
I'm out here now, so you're going to talk to me.
If you want to know what's on my side, that's a light.
The moment the citizen demands a supervisor, the balance of power shifts. The officer realizes he's in over his head but tries to maintain dominance through volume rather than logic. The citizen's insistence on policy requesting a supervisor is a textbook move for accountability. It shows confidence and understanding of procedural protections. Meanwhile, the officer's frustration becomes obvious as he can't articulate a valid reason for detainment or search. This portion perfectly illustrates why de-escalation training and policy awareness are essential in policing. Instead of recognizing a lawful request, the officer digs himself deeper by arguing and delaying backup.
Okay. So now, let's spin around where it's a lot easier.
If it'll make you happy. Okay, now,
So, what is your purpose of it?
I'm not anti-law enforcement, okay?
I didn't say you were.
I respect what you guys do. Okay, let me tell you. You know what tomorrow is? What is tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Memorial.
Okay, so for all those that fought and died for our freedoms, I'm out here doing constitutionally protected activity.
What is that?
What that is the First Amendment. Okay, do you know what that is? Freedom of press, freedom of speech. I'm on a public roadway and a public easement, and I'm filming what my eyes can see. You can't trespass my eyes. So you tell me, why would I get searched?
I already told you about it. It's on search.
Hey, I understand. I'm not anti-law enforcement. I'm not.
I do have the right to do it.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. It's called a Terry frisk.
When the officer finally declares, "You are detained," the entire encounter crosses a legal boundary. The citizen, calm but assertive, immediately calls out the detention as unlawful, demanding to know what crime he's suspected of committing. The officer cites suspicious activity, which holds no legal ground by itself. This is the point where ignorance meets arrogance. Detaining someone without articulable suspicion is a clear Fourth Amendment violation. The citizen's recording and verbal objections create a record of misconduct, and his composure exposes how quickly authority can crumble under knowledge. This moment defines the clash between lawful resistance and abusive policing.
I'm telling you right now, if you do this without a supervisor here, I'm going to sue that department for everything you got, and you're going to lose your job.
All right, well, you need to start listening.
Get your supervisor out here now. I'm requesting it. It's your policy.
Start listening to me. And I'm going to search you for weapons.
You're not searching me.
I'm going to search you for
You're not searching me. I already showed you my side.
weapons.
I'm telling you right now, if you search me, if without a supervisor here, it's going to come down on you. You understand?
How's it going to come down on me? It's called a Terry frisk.
I got a lawyer, and I'm going to sue that department for everything you've got. Get your supervisor out here right now.
You listen to me.
No, a supervisor. That's your policy to get him out here.
I'm going to tell you the same thing.
Get him out here. I'm asking for it. Do you know what your policy is even?
I do know what my
Okay,
policy is.
then
Do you
I want
know?
your supervisor out here right now, or you can go kick rocks. Am I being detained?
Don't tell me that.
Am I
Do
detained?
not step towards me.
Okay, am I detained? Am I detained?
Right now you are, yes.
Detained for what? This is unlawful detainment.
An investigation for suspicious activity.
Okay, is suspicion a misdemeanor or a felony?
Suspicious activity is
The argument intensifies as both men raise their voices. The officer's tone grows more aggressive, while the civilian refuses to back down. Despite the tension, the citizen never loses control. He maintains verbal command and repeatedly demands justification. His invocation of Terry stops and reasonable suspicion shows precise legal awareness, while the officer fumbles through excuses. The power of this moment lies in contrast. One side educated and composed, the other emotional and uninformed. It's a lesson in how authority can falter when faced with facts. The man's demand for a supervisor becomes not just a procedural step, but a form of defense against unlawful authority.
investigating what is
Okay,
going
so
on.
you're detaining me for nothing.
I'm detaining you because there's a suspicious activity and I'm in.
You're detaining me for nothing.
Stop yelling.
What are you detaining me for? Okay, if I'm detained, what crime do you suspect me of committing?
Just put the camera down a little bit so I can see your face. Thank you.
What crime do you suspect me of committing? What, do you think my face is going to shoot a gun or get a knife?
You just told me what's going on out here.
Okay, let me tell you.
And I came up, you're standing in the roadway recording, and I don't know what's going on.
Okay, let's start this over. Sir, how are you?
Okay, let's start this over. What are you doing out here?
Okay, now you know what? I appreciate that without this whole search thing. I appreciate that, sir. Okay, sir. What I'm doing is tomorrow's Memorial Day. This is a First Amendment constitutionally protected activity that I'm standing on the easement and I'm just filming what my eyes can see. I'm just filming what my eyes can see. And that's all. From the roadway, from public. I've never crossed into their property. I've never stepped over a private line.
When the supervisor finally arrives on scene, the energy shifts dramatically. The sergeant approaches with calm professionalism, immediately de-escalating what had become a volatile encounter. The citizen's tone softens too, Showing respect to the higher-ranking officer, proof that accountability and proper conduct earn respect. The sergeant listens, asks questions, and begins to assess the situation fairly. This part highlights how good leadership can instantly restore order. The contrast between the rookie's aggression and the supervisor's composure could not be clearer. Respect is earned not through force, but through understanding and professionalism.
That's it, and that's all I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm just walking around and I'm filming. Not anti-law enforcement whatsoever. Not anti-you,
So,
personally.
What are you filming?
I just walked down basically, and as soon as I got to the guardhouse, he came out, and then we talked, and then after he got done talking with me, I just walked on down, and then I came back this way, and you were there. So that's all. There's nothing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently walking south.
How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
Good. Name, sir? Sir. Oh, you ain't gonna shake hands with me? Oh, okay. Name and badge number, sir? Name and badge number.
John? Hey, talk to me.
No, name and badge number, though. You came up on the scene. What's your name and badge number?
John Losey,
Okay.
badge number 17.
Okay. So let me tell you who's in charge here. Can I get a? Hey, sir, how you doing? Will you shake hands with me?
Sergeant Koenig.
Sergeant Koenig.
Yeah,
Okay, sir.
what's up, buddy?
Okay, let me tell you what's going on here
Okay.
before this gets any.
The citizen explains that he is conducting a First Amendment audit, a lawful activity to test police accountability and transparency. He makes it clear he's on public property, exercising his right to film. The supervisor listens attentively, treating the man as a citizen, not a suspect. This shows what proper policing looks like: communication over confrontation. The man even expresses appreciation for the officer's professionalism, demonstrating that he is not anti-police, only anti-misconduct. This dialogue highlights the importance of education on both sides. If officers understood constitutional audits better, fewer encounters would escalate unnecessarily.
Deeper.
Okay.
Tomorrow's Memorial Day.
Yes, sir.
I came down here.
Yeah.
First,
get out of the road.
okay.
If you're
Yes,
okay
sir.
with that.
First Amendment,
Okay.
the right to free press,
Okay.
the right to free speech.
Okay.
I came down here to do an audit, which is
Okay.
basically I'm walking up and down on the public easement, and just all I did was just film in the refinery. I'm talking to people. I'm telling them, you're live, by the way.
Okay.
But I'm telling people, like we have a First Amendment right. Tomorrow's Memorial Day. This is for all the people that died for our freedoms.
Gotcha.
And immediately when I got here, the guard approached me, which he was really nice.
Yeah.
We just talked back and forth, and he asked me not to film. I said, sir, I can. I walked down that way. And then when I come back, basically you guys pulled up. The first thing that this young man did, which he's a nice guy, okay,
Yeah.
but he's got a lot of learning to do.
Okay.
First thing he did was he got out of the car and said, I'm going to search you for weapons.
Yes, sir.
And I said, sir, you're not going to search me, though. You can't. This is not a stop and frisk state, unless I committed a crime.
Okay. Actually, we can check you for weapons for our safety, and we want to make sure that
Yes, sir.
you're not going to have anything that's going to hurt us.
Yes, sir. But,
You understand that?
but sir, can you tell him?
As the conversation continues, the sergeant explains that nearby security personnel called the police, concerned about the filming. The citizen clarifies that he never trespassed and stayed on public easement. This is where the story exposes the real issue: ignorance of public and private boundaries. Too often, both officers and private security fail to distinguish between public easements and restricted property. The citizen's preparedness, knowing exactly where he could legally stand, shows responsibility and foresight. Meanwhile, the officer's uncertainty demonstrates a lack of training in basic property and rights law. This part underlines the constant conflict between public rights and private paranoia.
Did I pull up my shirt and show you, though, all the way around?
After a lot of talk.
Okay. I mean,
Well, I just didn't feel, though, that I had to get frisked.
I mean, here's why.
Hey, I
we're
appreciate
here.
your professionalism.
Here's
What's your
why-
name and badge number, sir? Just because you're a good guy and I want to
My
get it
name's
on.
Sergeant Koenig.
Okay.
Here's why we're here.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Let me take this
See
back
ya.
from you. Yeah.
Apparently, they had some concerns about you being here and videotaping, and were concerned. You know, you kind of got some. I don't know. I'm not going to call those tactical pants.
That's just what I wear. I like them. I'm a Second Amendment and a First Amendment guy.
We are on their property at this point.
No,
in time.
not past that pole. I know where the property line's at. I had researched before I did this, sir.
Yeah.
I promise you.
So basically, they had some concerns, so that's why we're here.
Okay.
See what you're here doing, what's going on, and what kind of problems, if any, are going on, and why you are here. Okay. Well, they would
me
like
sit
you
down.
to leave. They would like
Okay.
you to leave. They have some.
Eventually, the conversation turns respectful and cooperative. The sergeant, recognizing that no crime occurred, politely asks the man to wrap up his filming for the evening. The man agrees but requests that the officers educate the security team about citizens' rights on public easements. This mutual understanding restores peace to the situation. It's a model example of how both sides can end an encounter with dignity. Respectful communication, when finally achieved, turns conflict into civility. The encounter proves that not every audit has to end in hostility. It can end in learning and accountability.
Have some security concerns about why you're videotaping.
Right.
And who you are. And I guess according to them, there's been, like, you're documenting where security cameras are. And
No, it was a joke. Can I explain that to you, sir? No, hey.
That's kind of
No. Can I explain to you?
Well,
No, from the street view. From the street view.
Yeah.
He said, "Don't film me." I pointed up to a dome camera and I said, "Hey, don't film me." And I smiled at him. That's all I did. I pointed right there. But see, here's the thing, sir. I'm on public roadway, so I mean, I'll leave after a while, but I'm not leaving right now.
So I'm not really sure what that means. I mean,
So-
if we're like, I'm not here to debate with
No.
you.
Like I said, you've been very professional.
This could be, I think this could be solved one very easy way. And
What's that?
That's me politely asking you if you could pack up for the night, and you politely saying, yes, that's not going to be a problem. And then we can both go on our merry way.
Okay, would you do me a favor? Would you do me a favor then? Would you? Would you?
Depends on what the favor is.
The favor is, if you'd explain to the security here that people on public property are not under their jurisdiction when you're on public easement or property, which is easement. Easement is out here. I know where I can be.
I understand all about easement. Okay. Those easements are utility easements, right-of-way easements. Okay. So,
I'm on an easement, sir. I'm telling you, sir. I'm telling you. Don't make me get a blueprint out.
It's a fine line. I'm not debating that there's a 10-foot utility easement and 10-foot right-of-way easement on pretty much all property. I get that. Okay. I get that. However, like I said, it makes them.
Your hair looks like mine, if that gives you any consolation.
We're okay. We are going to generate an incident report.
But I'm not IDing though. You can put my name down as good citizen.
Yeah.
In the final moments, the citizen praises the sergeant for professionalism and even encourages the rookie officer to learn from him. It's a powerful, close citizen educating law enforcement about the law while maintaining respect. The narrator concludes that most officers, like the young cop here, lack adequate training on citizens' rights. This incident becomes a lesson in humility and constitutional awareness. True authority comes not from a badge or gun, but from understanding and respect for the law. The citizen's confidence and composure transformed what could have been an unlawful arrest into a teaching moment for everyone watching.